Hello students, welcome to Datta Megi Institute of Management Studies. I am Dr. Subramanian Iyer, professor, and I am going to take your course of business communication. Now, the objective of teaching this course, come to the slide. After completing this session, that is the first unit, following objectives will be fulfilled. You will be able to understand what is formal communication, what are the various barriers in communication, and the way you must speak, the techniques, the various techniques of speaking, uh, what is modulation, what is voice modulation, the importance of language, when to speak, at what situation you must speak, uh, because students, the way we speak enhances our career many times. If the way we are speaking is looking by other person as arrogance or attitude, the communication will not be complete. So you must understand that communication will be the path for success. आप किस तरह किसी से बात करते हैं, किस तहजीब में बात करते हैं, आप सामने वाले को इज्जत देते हैं, किस भाषा में बात करते हैं, ये बहुत महत्वपूर्ण है अगर करियर में आपको आगे बढ़ना है. कई बार हम लोग हरी में, जल्दबाजी में एक ऐसी भाषा प्रयोग करते हैं जिसका इम्पैक्ट हमारे करियर पे पड़ता है, सामने वाले के करियर पे तो पड़ता ही है. It also affects our career. So think from that aspect that my career is more important for me. So the last objective is very, very important, students. uh, and this requires practice. Without practice you cannot achieve this. Now the unit 1 starts with what is formal communication. Now, in communication, there are two parts. One is formal communication, one is informal communication. जो घर में बात करते हैं अपने माँ बाप से, भाई बहन से, that is informal communication. Now, why it is called as informal? Because there are no rules and regulations. When you speak with your parents, there is no terms and conditions defined on paper. जब आप अपनी बहन से बात करते हैं या भाई से बात करते हैं या चाचा से बात करते हैं, मामा से बात करते हैं, देर आर नो डिफाइंड रूल्स. वो नहीं कहते कि बात करने के पहले कि आपको इस तरह हमसे बात करनी पड़ेगी, है ना. आप एक फ्रेंड बन जाते हैं, कभी एक एक रिलेटिव बन जाते हैं, कभी मजाक हो जाता है, कभी सीरियस बातें हो जाती है, तो उसको हम इनफॉर्मल इसलिए कहते हैं क्योंकि ऑफिशियली आप कोई भी बातें शेयर नहीं कर रहे हैं और देर आर नो रूल्स एज सच while discussing at home or at any place. So now what is formal communication? The definition states that formal communication is exchanging official information between two or more people. Now, this statement itself defines that there should be more than two people or more than. One person cannot communicate with him. उसको हम बड़बड़ाना कहते हैं, जो खुद से हम बात करते हैं उसको बड़बड़ाना कहते हैं, उसको कम्युनिकेशन नहीं कहते हैं. तो बेसिक फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन, there must be two people. Now, when I talk about formal communication, I am talking about the discussion that happens in the organization where you are working. Working students, तीन पहलू होते हैं। एक, आप अपने बॉस से बात करते हैं, एक आप अपने कोलीग से बात करते हैं, और तीसरा आप अपने से जो हायरार्की में नीचे है, लोअर मैनेजमेंट, उनसे बात करते हैं। तीन सेगमेंट होते हैं मैनेजमेंट में: अपर मैनेजमेंट, मिडिल मैनेजमेंट, लोअर मैनेजमेंट। मिडिल वाला लोअर से कैसे बात करता है, मिडिल वाला अपने दोस्तों कलीग से कैसे बात करता है, मिडिल वाला अपर से कैसे बात करता है, और वैसे वैसा सारे कम्युनिकेशन में ये हो सकता है कि जैसे जैसे लोअर मैनेजमेंट जो है उसका नीचे वालों से बात नहीं होती, नीचे कोई है, उनका सिर्फ अपर मैनेजमेंट से बात होती, तो इसको हम कहते हैं हायरार्की के ऊपर। सो it is within the organization, the way you speak with your boss, the way you speak with your colleagues, and the way you speak with lower management. And when I talk about formal communications, there are predefined rules. स्टूडेंट्स, जब आप इंटरव्यू देते हैं और आपका किसी कंपनी में सिलेक्शन होता है, जब सिलेक्शन होता है तो आपको एक अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर दिया जाता है, एंड दैट अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर स्टेट्स द वेरियस रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस अंडर विच यू आर वर्किंग। इस रूल के बाहर अगर आप जाते हैं तो यू आर बाउंड टू फेस डिसिप्लिनरी प्रोसेस, डिसिप्लिनरी चार्जेस। अब ये रूल्स कैसे डिफाइन करते हैं? These are official rules coming from the higher authorities to all the staff members कि आपको इस दायरे में रहना है। इस दायरे में अगर आप रहेंगे तो आप डिसिप्लिन मेंटेन करेंगे। आप रूल्स अगर तोड़ते हैं, यू आर बाउंड टू फेस इनडिसिप्लिन चार्जेस। ठीक है, इसीलिए इसको फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन कहा जाता है। दूसरा, when I'm discussing with my peers or with my above management or with my lower management, I am exchanging official information. मैं कोई भी ऑफिस से रिलेटेड बात ही करूंगा। ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में जब भी लंच आवर्स या ब्रेक्स पे बात होती है, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज इनफॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन। जो मैंने पहले आपको बताया, जो आप घर में बात करते हैं अपने माँ बाप से, भाई बहन से, उसको इनफॉर्मल। तो जो आपके कंपनी में कोई ब्रेक्स आते हैं या मीटिंग के बाद ब्रेक आता है या लंच आवर्स होता है, आप जो बात कर रहे हैं उसको इनफॉर्मल कहते हैं। वहां आप ऑफिशियली कोई इंफॉर्मेशन एक्सचेंज नहीं करते हैं। The third aspect in formal communication is using official channels. Official channel का मतलब है या तो ईमेल या रिटर्न लेटर इन द envelope, or a message during a meeting that you are exchanging amongst each other. That is the official channel. Now, to make this in a better fashion, I will show you a video that will make it much more clear what is formal communication. Now, what I am sharing is a discussion between a boss and an employee, and how they converse. Just listen to it, and this is called as the formal communication.
Dan, I need to talk to you about something serious.
Oh, okay. What's going on?
Well, you tell me. You know, you used to be one of the sharpest people here, but your performance lately, it just isn't you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Dan, look. We've talked about your absences in the past, and I thought we worked it out. But it's only gotten worse.
Listen,
No, Dan. You listen. You're a good person. I liked you when you started. You make time for people. You used to actually know how to listen, and you got things done.
okay. I still am the only one that gets work done around here. You should talk to Becky. She's the
I
one.
saw the poker on your computer. Really? Poker at work? Dan, come on. We all care about you and we want you to get some help.
Help for what? Coming in late once in a while?
Look, I'm not a professional, but I really think you have a gambling problem.
What? Kathy, this is nuts. And it's none of your business.
It is if you want to work here, Dan. This isn't optional. Do you understand, Dan? No arguments, period. We're going to find someone that can help you and you're going to listen. The rest, it's your call.
Whatever. Fine.
You should know. The reason why I even care about this is that I think you're a really great guy and we need you here. You're a good person with a problem. But that's okay.
Now, this is a formal communication between a boss and an employee. Now, what is the problem? The problem is that of absenteeism. The problem is of late coming. And this is a common problem. Students, this happens in all the organizations. Absenteeism, late coming. But when it becomes habitual, you have to officially talk with the employee in a very decent manner, wherein the employee comes to understand that there is some problem, there is some issue, and I have to rectify. Students, दो चीजें होती हैं, controllables and uncontrollables. I can control my own attitude, my own habits, and I can control my language, my nature, my way of speaking. I can control, but I cannot control others. So if I have to control others, I have to just inform them. I cannot change them. मैं उनको बदल नहीं सकता. बदलना बहुत मुश्किल है. लेकिन मुझे inform करना है, which is called as a formal communication. So I hope you understood what is formal communication. So we'll continue with our presentation that we were having. Now further, what is the importance of formal communication? Why formal communication is so important? Students, many times we are not able to handle anything individually. जब हम अकेले में कुछ solution नहीं निकाल पाते हैं, तो हम एक मीटिंग बुलाते हैं. मीटिंग बुलाने का पर्पस ये नहीं कि सबको हमको हरास करना है या हमको ह्यूमिलिएट करना है. नो. A meeting is called so that a healthy exchange of ideas and suggestions can come from each other, so that if somebody, कोई भी एक क्लर्क हो सकता है, एक अटेंडेंट हो सकता है, एक मैनेजर हो सकता है, एक बॉस हो सकता है, कोई भी एक कंस्ट्रक्टिव सजेशन दे जिससे कि हमारा प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो. इसको हम फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन. तो फॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन का इंपॉर्टेंस 4 है. रिसेंटली आपको मालूम होगा हमारे देश में कोरोना फैला था 2020 में, और तब हमने ऑनलाइन चालू किया. ऑनलाइन क्लासेस, ऑनलाइन मीटिंग्स, ऑनलाइन सेशंस, वेबिनार्स. तो इसमें क्या होता था कि जो वेबिनार ले रहा है वो तो स्क्रीन चालू रहता था, दूसरे जो सुन रहे हैं उनका स्क्रीन बंद रहता था. इसमें दो चीज होती थी, either mistakes or errors. It is bound to happen. Now, if I am giving a webinar, I am giving a class, and I commit a mistake while taking class, I cannot revert back. I cannot go back on my words. I have to cover at that time itself. I cannot wait कि मैं कल कर लूंगा. So when face-to-face offline communication takes place, it reduces mistakes and errors. दूसरी बात, जब आप ऑनलाइन बात करते हैं, आपने सवाल पूछा व्हाट इज योर नेम, और वहां से जवाब आया माय फादर्स नेम इज सो एंड सो. फॉर एग्जांपल, आई एम स्पीकिंग, you asked me what's your name. I said my name is Subramanian. Now a question comes, what is your father's name? I said Seshan Iyer, my father. Third question came, what is your date of birth? I said 24/4/2024. Have I not committed a mistake? Have I born today? No. What is happening? I am committing errors. So when a formal communication takes place between boss and subordinate or peers or lower management, it reduces mistakes and errors. The second importance of formal is it can create discipline. When you formally talk, when you don't become personal with your colleagues or with your bosses, it creates discipline. Discipline means keep a distance. Now, why discipline is required? So that it creates a professionalism amongst yourself. You are doing your job, he is also doing his job. He or she is doing it. So both are employee of the organization. You cannot be close. You cannot have personal relationship, or you cannot have personal communication. No. Personal communication is avoided in formal communication, and it creates discipline. The third, it improves work coordination. Now, how? Now, for example, a higher management issues a circular that tomorrow onwards, the timing of the organization will be 9:30 to 5. It's an official announcement. So this circular goes to upper management, the lower management, and the middle management. And when all the three levels of management knows that tomorrow onward the time will be 9:30 to 5, the coordination will be much better because all the people know that uh, they have to come at 9:30. Now, as I showed you a video wherein the problem was of late coming, work coordination तब सफर करता है स्टूडेंट जब जब कोई लेट आता है, कोई छुट्टी मारता है, कोऑर्डिनेशन नहीं होता है. हो सकता है कि उस दिन जब डिस्कशन हो रहा है, जब मीटिंग हो रहा है, एक पर्टिकुलर आदमी का इंपॉर्टेंस था और वो नहीं आया, तो कोऑर्डिनेशन सफर करेगा. So in formal communication, all the participants must be there so that it improves work coordination. It is important. And last is, in a meeting or in a formal communication, if I am making a statement, I have to take the credibility of that statement. I cannot deny in further meeting कि मैंने नहीं बोला. That is the importance of formal communication. So this is a small, you can say, introduction wherein I am discussing about what is formal communication, what is communication. Before I end this session, I would like to tell there are certain myths about communication. Myth यानी सोच है कि communication means English. No, communication can be in English, can be in Hindi, मराठी में भी हो सकता है, तमिल, तेलुगु, कन्नड़ा, मलयालम, किसी भी भाषा में हो सकता है. भाषा अलग, कम्युनिकेशन अलग. जब हम एक पर्टिकुलर भाषा में किसी से बात करते हैं, उसको कम्युनिकेशन कहा जाता है, भाषा कोई भी हो. पहली चीज. दूसरी, कम्युनिकेशन का मतलब यह है कि मेरी बात आपको उसी उसी समझ में समझना पड़ता है जो मैंने कहा। जैसे मैंने कहा व्हाट इज योर नेम, तो आपको नाम ही बताना है, आपको ये नहीं बताना है कि मेरा गांव का नाम क्या। नो, communication closes when you answers the question that a particular person is asking. And third, very important for you as a student, you must improve on your communication to be a better career oriented person. Thank you.